On November 24, 1971, a man in a business suit walked onto a Boeing 727 and pulled off the only unsolved hijacking in American history. 53 years later, the FBI still has no idea who he was. Flight 305 departed Portland at 2:50 p.m. on Thanksgiving Eve. Passenger Dan Cooper, later misreported as DB, appeared ordinary. Black suit, white shirt, thin black tie. He ordered bourbon and soda, lit a cigarette, then handed flight attendant Florence Schaffner a note. She almost threw it away, thinking it was another passenger hitting on her. But Cooper's next words changed everything. "Miss, you'd better look at that note. I have a bomb." Schaffner read the note claiming Cooper had dynamite in his briefcase. He calmly opened it, revealing red cylinders, wires, and a battery. No panic. No shouting. Cooper was a gentleman hijacker. He even ordered another bourbon. His demands were specific: $200,000 in $20 bills equivalent to $1.4 million today, 4 parachutes, and fuel trucks waiting in Seattle. The FBI had never seen anything like this calculated politeness from a criminal. At 5:24 p.m., Flight 305 landed in Seattle. Cooper released the 36 passengers after receiving his ransom and parachutes. He kept several crew members and made his next impossible demand: fly to Mexico City at exactly 196 miles per hour, landing gear down, flaps lowered. These weren't random numbers. Cooper knew aviation. The Boeing 727's maximum safe speed with landing gear deployed was precisely 200 miles per hour. He was forcing the plane into its slowest, most unstable configuration. At 7:36 p.m., somewhere over the dense Washington wilderness, Cooper lowered the aft stairs of the Boeing 727. Rain poured. Winds reached 80 miles per hour. Temperature, 7 degrees below zero. Wearing only his business suit, Cooper tied the money bag around his waist and jumped into a November storm that professional skydivers called unsurvivable. The crew felt the plane's tail bounce upward. Cooper was gone. But this was just the beginning of the mystery. The FBI launched one of the longest investigations in its history. They interviewed hundreds of suspects, analyzed 60,000 tips, and spent 45 years searching. In 1980, an 8-year-old boy found $5,800 in deteriorating 20s along the Columbia River, serial numbers matching Cooper's ransom. It was the only confirmed physical evidence ever recovered. No body. No parachute. No other money. The bills raised more questions than answers about Cooper's fate. In 2016, the FBI officially suspended active investigation after 45 years. Over 1,000 suspects were eliminated, including Robert Rackstraw, Kenneth Christensen, and Richard Floyd McCoy. Cooper's true identity died with him, if he died at all. Some experts believe he survived. Others insist the jump was suicide. The FBI maintains Cooper likely didn't survive, but they've been wrong before. The legend of D.B. Cooper proves that sometimes, the perfect crime isn't just possible, it's unforgettable. D.B. Cooper didn't just hijack a plane, he hijacked our imagination, becoming the only criminal in American history to completely vanish into thin air with the perfect crime.